Scott, Tadych, Bobby, Dassey. Scott, here's something you didn't know, okay? The address for Avery's Auto Salvage and the address for Barb is the same address, but one has an A. Why isn't that 3 and why isn't Stevens 5 or 7 or something like that? But it's the same number, but it's A. So the property line that you didn't know about runs all the way up and includes A, but does not include Stevens' place, but includes Barb's place. What is that? Well, it's business. See, they got the business line. The business billing goes to the salvage yard office. And so does the phone. See, and you pick up the phone and it's a party line. Goes over there. See? So when people are calling, they're actually calling the shop or the office or whatever, the office. And it goes up there to party line to the other one because they both ring or not. But, yeah, they both ring at the same time. One of the things about this is that when the house is used for family members to move in, and they already have an existing phone number, they just transfer the number into their name, but it still remains the same address. Okay? And they just pay the billing fee. So there's no real landline, actual physical landline going to the Dassey Janda address independent of the office. It rings at the office, it rings up here. They just turn the ringer off down at the office. Rings up here. To say that you had your phone number at the A address is incorrect because it's not, they didn't come in and dig a whole new line and stick it in just for you. Okay? There's a line, yeah, but it's connected to the shop. Then it goes out. So when you say, yeah, well, that was my phone number, well, they didn't come out here and they did not dig a line, they did not sit there and they did not put one in. Independent. That's why it's at the shop. You see. So you fucked up there. Your phone number can't be in Barb's house. Just can't. It's not. See. So this whole time that you're sitting there, well, that's my phone number at the house, which actually, for real, Tom Janda had that phone number connected as a satellite A to Barb's house 2002 to 2010. Consistent, non-stop. That was the phone number to that house. By you attaching your number to that house is fraudulent. Didn't happen. No phone company went out there and hooked you up. So how did that message get on Barb's message machine? Well, it's quite simple. You see, Teresa called you down on Highway 147. How do we know that she called you on Highway 147? Well, number one is it's the shop's number, and it goes to the house, satellite house. They got an employee, they put their employee and charge them rent, but here's their phone. It's a party line. It's a party line phone. Doesn't have an existing independent phone. Steven does, because that's Roland Johnson's place. It's not Avery's. Avery owns owns that house. Part of the business. There's no way your phone number could ever have been in that house and connected to it. Now, not at all. Period. End of story. So, Bobby leaves right after Teresa. And then you witnessed Bobby at your trailer. Okay, well, you just pulled in and Bobby got the message. What is it, a cassette? I don't know how that thing works. You grab the whole damn thing, disconnect it, whatever. And then he's got to run it back up to his place, put it on the line down there at the office, and then send the message to get to on Barb's answering service. So it actually came up on an answering service. But it got transported because you and Bobby switched it around and had it call that. Boom. From the line to the line. The landline. That's untraceable shit. That's untraceable. So, Scott Tadych, your answering service is set in your house. Trace the calls on it. You take it, hand it off to Bobby. Bobby takes it back, hooks it up to the telephone in the shop, and then sends it up to the house A. And then they say that Teresa called it and it landed in your house. Boom. That's an impossible scenario for Teresa to have called that house and left a message on Barb's machine. Impossible scenario. She had Barb's address, but she didn't have yours. She didn't have yours. 227, she picks up a call last we heard from her. And that call came from Haley's Corner. It's supposed to be Auto Trader, but it's not. It's Kruger's Bar. Yeah, that's right. So you're busted, dude. All the way around, you're busted. There's no way. You're the last motherfucker that had, and Bobby and you got Teresa someplace else. Where can that be? Well, let me see. Down at the shop, at the end. That's a good place to either A, cooperate, or B, kidnap. Next is we go over to Cuss Road, which is a total complete. Look over here, Cuss. Everybody's looking at Cuss Road. And then, so there could be something happening at Cuss Road. Could be voluntary, could be involuntary. Scratches on the back of Ryan's hand, scratches on the back of Bobby, means that Mike was standing there and Scott Tadych was standing there, and they're sitting there talking about how you two, Bobby and Ryan, rastled Teresa in the back of a freaking vehicle. Or you're switching vehicles and people are driving. Whatever. Then we go all the way over here to the turnabout. Okay, turnabout. But we know one thing. Teresa did not leave a message on Barb's machine. And Kathleen Zoner has Barb and phone number. Barb's phone number. Teresa's RAV4. See how they do that? No, not Barb's phone number, because that Barb's phone number is the shop phone number, and that's the party line. And it's Janda, so it's Janda's phone number. Party line, okay. Then, that's it. Your phone number was never in that house. That phone number has never been listed at that house. No phone number has been listed at that house other than the phone number from the shop to the house, because you got an employee, they put the employee in, they got a phone number already. And you can eavesdrop on whoever they are, by the way. But it's a party line. Simple. We know that Bobby's in the office, that Bobby's sending a message on the party line to the house to say he got that on the message machine. What about the timestamp on it? How'd that work? Okay. So, I don't know. That's too late to be switching those around. Unless you mess with it and redo the timing of it so it's not correct time, it's a day or how many hours difference. you know? Or you got an exact duplicate one and you switched them around, and you got an exact duplicate and you switched them around and you stuck the other one in. So it's got Tadych, your message machine, because you handed it off to Bobby, you swear to it, and Bobby takes it and plugs it in over at that house. And those are your messages, not theirs. The messages you have people call back on, you know. You did it somehow, but I know how you didn't do it. I know how you didn't do it, and that's the most important thing. Boom, you did not do it by having a landline with your number cooked just in that house. Hooked up. Didn't happen. No way in hell.